What's up, YouTube? So I'm probably going to get a lot of crap for this video, but I'm uploading videos today and noticed up in the upper left hand corner of my screen that there's a rainbow flag. It says YouTube is gay or something. I don't know what it means. Well, I know what it means. It's a link to some other channels that have talks about the gay community. And I don't have a problem with homosexuality, being heterosexual. I don't agree with it, but it is what it is. And your sexual preferences, I don't care about your sexual preferences, nor should they be public. What I do get tired of is every time I look at the TV or I look in the internet or something, it's in your face. I mean, the LGBT community doesn't need to be in your face 24/7 about homosexuality. Uh, you know, um, like I said, I don't care, and most heterosexuals don't care if you're gay or not. You know, what I do care about is it being in my face all the time. If it's parades, if it's talks, if it's on TV, because there's more of that on TV now and in movies or on the internet. And for YouTube to promote that with the little flag up there that gives you links to other talks about it. I think by now everybody knows what it's about. By now, you've gotten most of what you want. The LGBTQ community. Your rights. You have the same rights as everybody else, and you also have the right to choose your sexual preference. But what I think you don't have the right to do is ram it down our throats and make everybody that isn't accept it. I'm sure there's a lot of LGBTQ people that don't accept other things, heterosexuals or a certain message. But for you guys to sit there and cram it down our throats and say you need to be tolerant and you need to accept this, I think is wrong, because you should not be allowed to tell us what we need to be tolerant and accepting of. I'm accepting of the LGBT community. I'm tolerant of the LGBT community when it's not shoved down my throat and put in my face all the time. When you guys do your gay rights parades, I lived in California, so in the Bay Area, real close to San Francisco, when there were gay rights parades going on. And that was way back in the 80s, when maybe it wasn't so acceptable to be gay. But when you hold a parade and you come out in feather boas and all this extravagance and say that we need to accept that, I will bet that a majority of the people that act flaming homosexuals in the parades don't go to work like that. So why would you have a parade and promote that as a lifestyle when you don't live that lifestyle? When you don't dress like that every day, when you don't talk like that every day, and you don't act like that every day. I'll guarantee when you go to work, you don't dress and act and talk like that. You may talk like that, but there's limitations of what people are accepting of, and to me that's you're not helping your cause, because that is so overboard that it puts people off. And I'm for you guys to have every right that everybody else has, but I am not for your right to shove it down people's throats and demand that we be tolerant and accepting of your sexual preferences. So that's it. And you know, the other thing is, kids use the internet. Kids get on YouTube all the time. And you're putting that message out to young people. That's fine, but I think it's the parents' responsibility to explain this to the children. And if the children want to be accepting of it, that's fine. But I don't think that they're old enough to understand and then be accepting of it and being told you have the right to be gay. Because it may be something that they're not even thinking about at the moment. They're being kids. But there's a lot of this, you know, you were born gay. Okay, so if you were born gay, then at a later date in your teens or your young adult life, you realize that's you were that way. That's fine. But you don't need to be taking these 6-year-olds, preteens, and telling them this is okay. You need to decide now what your sexual preferences are, or hey, you may be this way, so go with it. You know, you're not doing them any favors at that age by doing that, and that's just my opinion. But I am tired of every time I turn on the TV, every time I watch a movie, every time I get on the internet, every time I go somewhere, it's thrown in my face and shoved down my throat, and being told what I need to be accepting and tolerant of. So there it is. That's how I feel about it. I got nothing against it. I just have I'm against the way you guys are putting it forth. So thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. We'll see you.